Let's find out about some courtside stories from the correspondents, Jana Ejido and Kyla Castillo, reporting for Adamson and FEU. Ladies, welcome to the game. Kyla, welcome to the studio.
Welcome to the studio. You made it.
Finally here.
Finally.
And you know, I'm excited to have you over because we had you over Zoom last time. So I hope you don't mind. We start off with you. FEU in general have a very interesting player, a lot of interesting players. But I was very interested to know that there's a multi-sport athlete amongst them, and that is Brian Sajonia. Tell us a bit more about him.
Well, you know, prior to being a basketball player that he is right now, volleyball player siya. Back in 2012, actually, he played for Palarong Pambansa. He was an opposite spiker. So, kaya mataas tumalon.
Yeah, you can see that 100%. Oh, and represented Western Visayas as well in Palarong Pambansa. So really played at a high level, boom. And, I think you can see it.
We'll get along very well if he plays volleyball too. Jana, you're coming off a big win, an emotional win. Alam ko matagal ng pakiramdam natin, ano?
Yeah.
Because we've been on a break, obviously.
Yes.
So let's talk about that last win. Tell me about that and how emotional was it, knowing that you were down two big players too.
We were down big time. 2 players, 19 points
at
at
one
the
point,
half.
right.
So when Cedric Manzano did that N1 play and succeeded, it was just pure all-out emotions. At the dying seconds of the fourth quarter, the guys were crying at the dugout. And when we talk about emotions, I asked which part, and they told me it's because they did it for Jerome, they did it for Vince, and the fact that they sacrificed so much, coming in with so much doubts and how they were told to step up. The emotions at the dugout were really high, and it was my first time seeing them very emotional.
Really?
Because whenever they win, the celebrations are just kept to a minimum because the guys always tell me that their mentality is just the next game mentality.
Right.
So it really caught my attention that they were teary-eyed and they could be so vulnerable at the same time.
You know, I know you watch a lot of sports, pero nagulat ka ba seeing that in person for the first time?
Yes, like getting in touch with the guys also and asking them how that win felt. It was my first time seeing it in person and getting to know them and knowing them for already since the entirety of round 1 and even before that, seeing them at their most vulnerable state and how much that win meant to them
And
also
plus
meant a lot to
And
me.
they wanted to get that win back.
They
Kasi nga,
had
di ba
to,
natalo
yes.
sila sa UST in
Yeah.
the first round. So that's why also.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. FEU. Let's talk about guys who are nursing body pains, injuries, stitches, and all of these things. LJ Gonzalez, naririnig mo ko. I always talk about the multitude of things that nicks and dings that he's going through. What's the update on LJ?
So, ganun pa rin si Bossman. Still, pag tinatanong ko siya, ever since, LJ, kumusta ka? It's always, okay naman po. I'm okay. Even when riding his scooter, talagang di siya, iika-ika siya maglakad. Okay naman ako. Kaya, all good. But, yeah, on a serious note, he's still nursing that strain on his right foot and still 50-50. Pero, ayun, napapagalitan siya madalas. Why, you ask? Because hindi mapigil yung kakulitan, lakad ng lakad. Every time may training, talagang ina-involve niya yung sarili niya. Kasi team captain, sinabi niya sa akin, gusto niyang iparamdam sa team na kahit injured siya, andun siya, buo yung presensya niya. And if that's the way na he can help, despite his injury, he'll most gladly do it.
Buti pinapayagan pa siya
Why?
mag-scooter.
I was going to say.
May scooter pa siya. Naku! Delix.
Pero do you have any specifics ang ginagawa niya sa training? Just to get the coaching staff. Ano ginagawa mo?
Talagang lakad siya ng lakad kasi dapat advice siya na nakaupo lang.
Alright.
Kasi nga, ika siya, hindi niya maitapak.
Okay.
Pero siya, tuwing may huddle, tuwing may sabihin, talagang, ganyan siya. Talagang nagpa-participate talaga siya kasi, ayun, he really values his teammate and he believes na as team captain, it's his duty to, you know,
Wants to
really be there.
feel included, of course, wants to be part of it and still contribute. Of course, that's always going to be a big thing. Kanina, Jana, you mentioned si Cedric Manzano.
Baby boy.
Oo, in tears.
Baby
Pero
boy.
balita ko, he cries over something else.
In tears because of what?
Oo, and I want to know a bit more about that kasi basically I'm using you for confirmation. So please, tell us what he cries about, apart from wins.
Got it. Cedric pretty much cries about over rom-coms.
Okay, all right,
He
rom-coms.
loves, I think there are 3 in the team actually that are big rom-com fans. That's him, that's Joaquin Hemelin, and Joam Sabandal. And I'll tell you what, they're big Kathniel fans. Like, I tell you, they just gather around the TV and just gush. They just gush over every scene that both artists are on. And whenever I talk to them about it, it's just heart eyes. And I couldn't imagine because Cedric Manzano was just flexing at the
I am not
Araneta.
looking at him the same
So,
way.
updated ka sa showbiz dahil sa kanila.
Got it. Like, they even tell me about what's going viral. And I'm just like sitting there listening to them. What? Talaga? Really? Sige, kwento mo pa sa akin. So they tell me about the plot. They tell me about the updates. But you know what? Even if he's a big man on the court, he's truly a baby boy at heart.
Baby boy. Okay, we have time for one more thought here. Kyla, big game tomorrow. Please let us know
Yeah.
how ready FEU are. Their streak was broken. Are they ready to bounce back?
Well, they are more than ready. Alam mo, Boom and Pau, fate is what kept us going. You know, for that 4-game winning streak. Tapos naputol, unfortunately. But I believe fate is what kept us going, and it's the very thing that will keep us going to, you know, keep fighting for that Final Four dream.
Especially because
Oo.
they're going up against the number 1
UP.
team
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Biggest
So
test.
good
And of
luck.
course, Adamson going up against...
LaSalle.
LaSalle.
Right.
So I'm following you
Right.
for the meantime.
You
Oo.
open up our UAAP comeback.
Got you guys.
All right,
looking forward.
ladies, thank you very much for being here, sharing
Thank you.
stories.
Thank you,
and we
guys.
can't
Thank
wait
you
to see
so
you on the
much.
court tomorrow.
Next time, more chismis pa.